Welcome to Desolation, an easy FPS editor game made by Duchenkuke. Is the title generic? Yes. Is the setting generic? Yes. It's basically Umbrella Corporation, virus, zombies, you shoot them. But as you will see, it's actually pretty well made. Interesting to see how everything is sprite based, even if we can walk through these trees. Which is a godsend later on. And as you can see, the enemies are actually FPS creator enemies made as sprites. And it works really well. The weapons are Game Guru rigs. Some of them I rigged myself with weapons from Game Banana, such as this assault rifle, personal defense weapon, little assault rifle here. I like that light bulb sprite he has going on here. But I think the boxes should maybe be level geometry and not sprites, because this is really weird. Look at the car. Whoop! And it's gone. Now I grew up with the early 3D revolution, like Unreal and so on. So these sprite-based shooters kind of were not really my generation. But this still looks like something I would have played on my brother's computer when I was little, and I would be so nervous. I'm supposed to search the level for goodies, because the first time I was playing this I was running out of ammo pretty quickly. This will get more interesting later on. The first level is a bit dull, but it gets really challenging as it goes on and introduces different enemies. Shotgun. Got a shotgun, baby. It was some kind of song I had on a PlayStation Portable racing game. I don't know who the artist was. It wasn't a good song either, so I don't care now. There's vegetation on top of those walls, so I guess there are several layers you can have in this easy FPS editor. I never really used it myself. As I said, this isn't my kind of game. Corn sprites. Look at them swarming. Something hurt me? Yeah, look at this. This semi-transparent fucker is going to be a pain in the ass later on, because he's sending hordes of those at you. They take way too many hits and they cause me high blood pressure. I missed a clip there, I saw that in the video, but oh well. This is the kind of game where you really have to rely on the shotgun. So Duke told me that there was going to be ammo and supplies in this mountain. He calls it a mountain, this Lego mountain over here, which I can enter from the north side, which is somewhere here, I guess. Because I really need a hearse pack. And of course there are enemies inside of it. I knew it. I knew it. Come on, I need a house pack. And there is one. Awesome. And an XM8. Which is another one of my old rigs. I think this was made by Wang Chun. This is from Game Banana. I think this was originally a Counter-Strike skin. That's one of the cool things about modding and indie game development, is to see how people use assets and how they get passed along, survive throughout the years. I still have a lot of models and media from like 2005, which in computer years is ancient. And I guess you could say that in real life that's also been quite a while. I mean, it's 17 years ago. Here I was taking a little break to blow my nose. I'm only human, I apologize. And we're back. Now I have to find the exit for this level, because the next level is going to be a bit more interesting. They call me the Wanderer. Yeah, I'm the Wanderer. I move around, round, round, round. Nope, that enemies. That means I was there already. Ammo on the road, that means I'm on the right track. This is my second attempt at recording this video, because my first attempt there was simply no audio recorded. Doesn't that just make your blood boil? Level 2, Gold Canyon. Facility, attack, defense. Oh, automatic defense system. I hope there are no turrets in the game. I hate turrets. My 3 pet peeves in first-person shooters. Turrets, very small crawly enemies, and forced vehicle sections. Now we introduce those characters from the Viral Outbreak pack by about 1. I think this was released in 2012. Ha, look at the crate. Look at the shelf. I really have to get used to this, because this is so weird to me. Alright. If you think this game looks really easy, well, look at what happens now, because now it starts to get interesting in this forest area. Also, look at those 2D trees move with the camera, it's so weird. But the aesthetic kinda works. Alright, and this place is just swarming with enemies, and you can barely see 2 feet ahead of you because of the vegetation. There's a hearse pack, but best keep that in mind. Yeah, you see how they swarm? So, where was that hearse pack? Yeah. This makes you kind of paranoid. I mean, it's a really simplistic game if you think about it, but just being stuck in the tall grass with enemies that do so much damage, it kind of hacks a primal part of your brain, and you go in survival mode, and it's kind of entertaining that way, actually. So I guess that is my tip to you. If you make an indie shooter, make it difficult. But fair. I think we had a lot of those games in I think we still get them, but 2010 to 2020 we had a lot of games that were interesting in concept but so easy that you were able to just sleepwalk through the campaign. So nothing was interesting, you never really cared for anything, you just kinda... I mean, some games are power fantasies, I give you that, but... I think we all remember the times where we clutched the controller in the earlier console eras. And if you make a game too accessible, you make it boring. In my humble opinion, of course. Fucker. Alright, house back. And one of those assholes. Ah. Those aren't that bad. The invisible ones are the ones that are really fucking going on my nerves. There it is. There, these fuckers. You see? Take a lot of hits and there, I'm dead. There was something behind me, I guess. Alrighty then, let's do this again. Also, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the fear-inspired music in this level is really on point. And yes, I do notice that it's fear-inspired. Did I mention that already? I don't think I did. Gotta turn around in this game a lot. Here we are back, my favorite forest. Ave Caesar, die Todgeweihten grüßen euch. Okay, let's go. There's something to being stuck in a forest at night with enemies like this that really hacks your brain. I mean, you get an emotion. Not really fear, but... how do I describe this? It's engaging. I guess that's why the original Slender became so popular. Because it's a really terrible game, if we're honest. But there was something to it. People liked it, especially kids. Shouldn't shit on Slender. I know someone who made a couple of the sequels. And I made a Slender Man for one of those sequels, so yeah, never mind. Look at them swarm again. Alright, where was that health pack again? Kind of hard to navigate when you're always in thick bush. There's a double entendre in there somewhere. No, that's ammo. More ammo. Not that I'm complaining, but I need a health pack. Now I'm almost done. It's here somewhere, I know it is. So are you. Alright. Look at this. Fuck. Tree sprites are kinda cool though. I wonder if you can make gameplay in this easy FPS editor. I mean, I know that at the core it's just you walk around and you shoot things. It's made interesting by the vibe of it, but can you have like door puzzles, you know, get the keycard and so on? I suppose you can do that. What about switches and other stuff? Scripting of any kind, I wonder. I'm not going to use it, but it would be cool if there was some other things in the game later on to do. Like you need to find a keycard somewhere in a giant enemy-infested forest like this. That would really piss me off. You should do that. Now I have the jackhammer again. That's a good sign. That means I'm walking in the right direction. Not that I could tell. Ah, now I can tell. You made pickup entities for this game, but you didn't make them for Dark Skies. I noticed. I'm just fucking with you. I know it's a pain in the ass in Game Guru. Let's see how far I make it this time. Da wanderst im Gestrüpp mit dem Schrotgewehr. Überall sind Gegner, gefällt dir nicht so sehr. Der eine, der ist fast unsichtbar und das findest du gar nicht wunderbar. I will spare you the rest of this song. Popular German song that I just made up. Damn it. I'm not gonna make it with 39 health. Let's try it anyway. When I'm turning around, there's going to be a lot of enemies behind me. Yep. I really wonder if you spawn those in the... or if they run towards the player. Because sometimes they're just there and sometimes I see them coming. There are going to be dozens behind me. Yes, there are. Look at this. And more. And more. And more. Barely survived. Ich glaube, ich stehe im Wald, ey. it. Oh, cool. Oh, come on, it was behind me. Ugh. Yes, we are going to try this again for another episode. Otherwise it's me playing this level over and over, and that's not super engaging. So we're gonna call it... I guess I could say what I think of the game in summary. Very simple gameplay, can get engaging after a while because it's difficult and it kind of hacks into the primal survival circuit in your brain. In your lizard brain. Visually it's interesting just to see all those classic enemies as sprites. It's also kind of fascinating because it's super generic, but also not. It has that Duchenkuke handwriting all over it. And yeah, I'm going to give it another go, another time. That's pretty much it for me. Thanks to all the 3 people that watched this, and I see you in the next one. Bye!